Hi, and welcome to Follow My Day as a university student at Hankuk University of Foreign Studies. My name is Karna, and I am a third-year bachelor student in international studies. I came here before as an exchange student in 2019 out of curiosity and wanted to go somewhere further away from Europe. And during my time as an exchange student, I fell in love with the language, the food, and the vibrant life and culture here, and because I have heard a lot of things about the education in Korea from my acquaintances. I am a morning person, so I wake up at 6:30 to get ready for my morning classes. My morning routine is just making the bed, doing my makeup and hair real quick, and then just heading out. I take a quick walk to the station, which gives me a little bit time to wake up, and I usually manage to catch the subway around 7:30. One thing I love about Korea is the convenient public transportation. It's so easy to use and almost always on time. However, during the rush hour, prepare to encounter a lot of people and maybe waiting for a few trains to pass before you can even enter the subway. Finally, when arriving at the university, I first head to our cafeteria to get some breakfast. Our university has a 1,000 won breakfast, but it sells out super quickly. It's so popular. However, the more expensive price is only 4,000 won, which is around 2.5 euros. For that price, you get quite a bit of food, and it's also actually quite delicious. The food culture in Korea is awesome, and there are a lot of great and affordable restaurants everywhere. I really recommend exploring the cuisine here and maybe visiting some of the traditional markets as well for some tasty meals.
So we're having a breakfast here at Tufts campus, and here I'm having a bowl of rice, some tofu with spicy sauce, japchae, some fruits and kimchi of course, and then this soup of vegetables. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but it tastes good. Japchae is one of my favorite dishes actually.
After getting energized with a nice breakfast, it's time to study. Today, I came to the university to study for my Korean class. So first, I need to head to the library and hopefully find a seat. I have a lot of courses on very different subjects. The main things I am studying are international relations and development economics, but I also take some sociology and language-related courses. And of course, since I live in Korea, I also take courses on Korean language and culture. What I like about my major is how many options you have to make your own curriculum and focus on the things you find interesting and important, so you have a lot of options to choose from. My usual day at Tufts includes attending lectures, of course. Usually I have 1 or 2 classes which can last 2 to 3 hours. Many of our classes are very interactive and the professors put emphasis on participation. Attendance is also super important. Korean universities usually have a rule that if you miss 2 classes, you cannot get an A, and if you miss 4 classes, you fail the course automatically. This sounds strict, but it's to make sure that no one gets their degree by cheating and not actually attending the classes. After studying and attending classes, I like to relax by cafe hopping. So today I'm taking you to Ikseon-dong, which is quite a popular area with traditional Hanok-style buildings, and it has a lot of trendy cafes. So first we need to take the subway to Jongno-samga. I found this cozy cafe for getting my first coffee. Korea is full of cafes and bakeries, but just a word of warning, if you see a garlic baguette, prepare that it's going to be very, very sweet. Life as a student in Korea can be quite fun. Campus life is very vibrant, with tons of clubs to join and fun activities to do. I'm personally in a research club, but there's dance clubs, musical clubs, sports clubs, you name it. Also, there's always something to see and do in the city, and it's also very convenient to travel around the country. I have also made quite a few weekend trips to different cities. Second cafe I found has a more traditional vibe, so I decided to get some tea. Also, because it's already May and the weather is getting hot, a cool treat like ice cream sounds like a perfect idea. What also impressed me in Korea is how they preserve and showcase their rich history and culture and how it shows in daily life, just like in this cafe. Finally, after walking around and enjoying some window shopping as well, I discovered this trendy cafe with a bit more modern interior that sells lemonade with sorbet. I absolutely adore how much there is to see and do in Seoul. Not only the trendy cafes and shops, but on other days I could go to different museums, or maybe watch a musical or theater shows, or even go for a hike. Seoul never sleeps, so there's always something to do. After cafe hopping, my day starts to be over and it's time for me to head home. It is good to have a balance with studying and leisure time, and today was exactly that. University life gets sometimes very busy when assignments start to pile up and deadlines come closer, but when you're studying abroad, it is important to also enjoy your experience and explore the country you are in. My most important tip for anyone going abroad is to live your life to the fullest and make a lot of memories. So, thanks for joining me to spending a day with me as half student, and I hope to see you in Seoul soon. Bye bye!